morning, students, faculty, and staff. My name is Bobby Wilson, and I will be displaying our guiding principles for reopening school process. And in this process, I'll be going over just the simple procedures of how our school would be successful in this new age and time. Our guiding principles for reopening, we're planning on ensuring that all students, staff, faculty are safe. That's our primary goal, making sure that everyone's safe. How we plan on going through our philosophy, we have safety first philosophy. I repeat, a safety first philosophy. Within that safety first philosophy, we're dealing with transportation, controlled movement, cleaning stations, social distancing, and our lunchroom modifications. Additional hand sanitation stations will be set up in your classrooms. Basically, if a student enters this campus on a bus, if you don't have a mask, you will be provided a mask. Once you get in class, if something happens with your mask and it breaks, you will be provided a mask once you enter class. So that we're constantly ensuring the safety of not just you, but others on our campus as well. Controlled movement. Basically what controlled movement is, once you step on this campus, you will be more or less driving like a car. And you'll be basically almost on a one-lane movement. In majority of the movement, you'll be moving to your right. There'll be areas in the school where there might be just a different rotation, but we'll have directional rotational arrows placed in strategic parts of this campus. Face coverings. Again, we cannot emphasize enough for us as a faculty, staff, collective unit to wear our face coverings. And there will be times whereas you'll be able to take that face mask off, prime example, in your cafeteria while you're eating, and outside the cafeteria while you're eating and whatnot. So there'll be a safe haven for you. Face coverings, common areas of the classroom. Again, we're going to consistently give you feedback on wearing those face coverings inside and outside the classroom. Social distancing, again, another key term. We're going to constantly make sure that there's no mass gathering. So we're making sure that when you're moving and transitioning with space in between. Again, we'll be moving to our right. Mass gatherings. Mass gatherings example, in the past we've had pep rallies, we've had different assemblies, but at this present moment, we're not able to partake in those activities. Anytime we have a COVID-19 report, that would be reported to our principal, Ms. Savino. Our administration, our principal, Ms. Denise Savino. Our assistant principal of curriculum, Talana Green. Our assistant principal of administration, John Grisco. And of course, our illustrious student affairs body. And we have a great student affairs body, and I'm gonna lead it off. My name is Bobby Wilson, and I have letters A through CO. We have Mr. Nabil Amar. His alpha is CO through HA. Then we have Miss Nicole Steele. She has letters HE through MN. Next, we have Mr. James Givens. His letters are MO through R. And of course, rounding out, we have our newbie, Miss Brooklyn Calloway, and she has letters S through Z. Of course, again, I repeat, we cannot function without our student affairs staff, and we have a great body of student affairs workers this year. ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to start off with Ms. Robin Council. She's one of our secretaries in Student Affairs. We have Mr. Michael Tunstall, another secretary in Student Affairs. We also have Ms. Delia Joy Robinson. That's one of our nurses. Remember that, Miss Joy. We have Miss Deborah Frick, another nurse. And of course, closing out with Deputy Robert Woods in our guidance department, ladies and gentlemen. In our guidance department, I'm going to go through our guidance counselors. We're going to start off with Miss Amanda Levy. She's over our Collegiate Academy. Miss Jane Osgood. She represents letters A through DE. Again, A through DE. Mr. Michael Barreneau. He represents letters DI through J. Miss Cynthia Sherry. Letters K through PE. Mr. Salvador Benacourt, letters PH through S. Miss Miriam Diaz, letters T through Z. And Miss Mary Kelly, our college and career counselor. And of course, we have our Collegiate Academy lead person, and that's Mr. Christopher Natitis. And our guidance secretary is Miss Tebow. Our additional available resources in guidance, we have Dr. Robert Pepe, our school psychologist, Charlotte Grant, our social worker. At this present moment, we're waiting to fill our success coach and our DACA advisor. So we also have Ms. Deborah Van Pelt, our media specialist. Ms. Tamara Coffey Keller, our ESC specialist. Mr. Nufo Nava, our ESC specialist. Mr. Philip Rivera, our migrant liaison. And of course, that's gonna close us out.